Now it's time for multi-platforming and Wombat's Overwatch Onslaught and other news and stuff. At Donkin G writes in and wants to know about Wombat's thoughts on Junkertown.
Cheap. It's too small.
Do you know what
more.
Junkertown is?
It has too much junker, not enough town.
No. It's a new map that
I understand. I know what
today.
Yes,
there was a big update on Tuesday that had Junkertown and a revamped Mercy and a slightly reworked Diva. I have not had a chance to check it out yet because I have to play Destiny, but I'm assuming it's fine. Ty played a little bit today. I don't know. I did not ask him about it, so I have no news on this subject. But now we can talk about Destiny.
I've been playing Destiny. I bought another copy of Destiny.
You doubled down.
I did. There's no split screen, obviously. So I decided that Mrs. Shipwreck would like this game as well. So bought another copy, and now we're playing together on 2 PS4s.
Wow. So this PS4 setup, they're in different rooms, or how does that work?
I brought my upstairs PS4 down to the basement, so I have it hooked up to my my PlayStation monitor that I use for my PC monitor.
Aha. Okay.
So I'm playing on that while Mrs. Shipwreck is playing on the big projector.
Has she played?
Yes, we finally got to just the point where you can play like co-op. So she had to sit down and play through that entire first section, which takes a little while. Like there's probably your first time playing through it. I think it probably took her an hour and a half or so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
And then I made a second character because my character is level 20 now, and I didn't want to be playing a level 20 with her level 1.
Right.
So I made a second character, and you have to play through all that again when you start a second character.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know. I was kind of hoping they'd just throw me into the farm. Because
be nice.
Really, you don't really get much gear out of that first part, and a lot of it is just teaching you like the mechanics of the game. But you can, if you skip all the cutscenes, and you can probably get through it in maybe 45 minutes.
I will believe you because I have no reason not to.
It might be less than that, but it took a little bit longer than, like, for both of us to do it just so we could play together. Mm-hmm. It took a couple nights of us doing that.
Dedication.
Yeah.
So we all have a level 20 character now, though.
Yep.
Did you finish the story yet?
I did not.
No, I'm close.
Yeah. I think I have 1, if not 2 story missions left.
I'm somewhere around there, I think, from what I hear.
Yeah, I just haven't had the opportunity to do it, but I have been doing a lot of the other, like the daily objective stuff, and so some of the patrols because that's part of those objectives. So
challenges?
Yeah, challenges. Is that what
I did the challenges. I did the 3 challenges.
Yeah, I've been doing those. I like those. I like finding the lost sector.
I did that.
Yeah.
Did that today. I found a lost sector.
It's cool, right?
It's a great game. They made it fun.
Yep.
I like even grinding. I wouldn't even call it grinding because it's not a grind.
I haven't even done one of the things that basically was the entire last game where you have to have a fire team of 3 and do the strike.
The raids?
The strikes.
The strikes. The strikes are the smaller raids.
Oh.
I haven't even done a strike yet, and I want to. I just honestly just haven't had the opportunity to, but and yet I'm still enjoying it. It's crazy to me because that was basically the entire first game.
Yeah, the entire first game was garbage.
Yeah.
There wasn't any game there really for most people. I know it like hit a nerve with a large group of people as well, but to begin with, that game was pretty bare. Yeah. And it was funny watching Mrs. Shipwreck play through the the first part here, like with all the lore and everything, because she never really saw any of Destiny 1. She might have seen me play it a little bit, but nothing that would like stick with her at all. And just like her rolling her eyes at the names of all these things, because they're so bad. All the names for everything in Destiny just feels like they didn't bother to name it.
It's like a random word generator.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's not even random. It's just like what somebody would like write up in a rough draft, and then on the second pass, they just capitalized it to make it a pronoun. It's go get the light, collect some glimmer. I don't know who are those bad guys. I don't know. They're the Cabal.
How about some goblins?
Yep. Yeah. Oh no, it's cheesy, but who cares? It's fun.
Yeah.
No. It's incredibly fun. It's just. I mean, it's very close to Halo like level, but they didn't. I don't know. The Halo lore is just slightly more thought out than the Destiny lore. It seems like.
Well, Halo's a much more straightforward game in single player.
Yeah, but it's a Halo campaign in this one. I mean, it's the main story is it's a Halo game.
Sure,
that would explain why I can't understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's that complicated. But like you say, they just have all these words for things that like don't really mean anything.
They just need to fix the shader issue, and it'll be fine. Because it stinks.
Shader issue. I have so many shaders.
Can I just like turn those into glimmer?
You can turn them into, I think you turn them into glimmer when you...
I'm just going to record a video of me just dismantling all my shaders and send it to you.
That's fine. They're your shaders. I don't care. It's just, you do with them what you want. I like the shaders. I like being able to change I like having a unique, like the single pattern on my guy. I don't know, because that's just how I am. And it annoys me, that sometimes you don't get enough from when you get them to actually change everything. And also the fact that they are consumable and then they just go away. So there are certain things about the consumable shaders that I like. I actually do like using them on weapons. And I like that you could use them on your Sparrow and on your ship. I think that's kind of cool. But I don't know. I guess... In a perfect world, I think there is room for both kinds of shaders in this game. Like if you're one of those people that wants different color arms and different color legs and different color head, that there should be consumable shaders for that kind of a thing. But if you're a guy like me that just wants one shader to change your whole character, there should be, reusable shaders for that. So we could all have our cake and eat it too. And everyone would be happy. I don't think has to be one or the other issue, but I do think that they need to readdress it because it stinks.
They can't just give away colors for free.
Well, that's how the first game did it.
I mean, a big part of the game is playing dress up with your guy. I mean, that's basically why you're
But
grinding.
Now you have people that found some really cool gear and they found a color on it that they like, and now when they get new gear, they're just... you can basically have your old gear absorb your new gear, so you can keep your new gear, your old gear with the higher stats.
You can level up your gear.
Yeah, but I find that's not. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just. I want to use my new gear, but then I put my new gear on and the colors don't match, and I get annoyed. So it's like I'm in this weird situation, and it's frustrating, and it's not fun for me anymore. Whereas if I just had reusable shaders, I really wouldn't care. And I don't need to get a reusable shader every 15 minutes like you do with the disposable ones. But like 5 of those, and I'd probably be happy. 5 reusable shaders. But
what if they let you, when you get a shader, if they let you apply it to everything on your character?
And it was still like if you got 3 of them, but one of those 3 you could just use on the whole character. Yeah, I thought that I would that would be a step in the right direction as well. That does annoy me.
It seems silly because I don't see that really generating money for them, making them
and it's not like you're
consumable that way.
And it's not like you're I don't think you could buy just shaders. You buy the engram, and the engram will have shaders in it, but you're not buying a specific shader.
And trust me, let's say you spend money to buy the engrams, right? Like the bright ones or whatever.
What you really want is weapons and gear.
Right. You're not like, come on, red.
Yeah, I agree 100%. It feels silly, misguided, and a mistake in a game that is otherwise amazing. Well, and again, I said this last week. I know it's literally my only complaint in this game. And if it's my only complaint in the game, it must be a really good game. And it's something they should fix. So I have no complaints about this game.
I think you'd come up with something.
Soon.
Probably.
People want us to play like the raid together or something.
I would love to have us all play together. Put it on Twitch.
We're not leveled up enough yet.
Well, no. I know. I'm only at 217. I think.
You stink.
Yeah, I think I'm low, like just over 200.
I'm like, what did I say I was this morning? 230 something. 237.
Don't brag.
I'm 237. I got a 237 light. I got a gun, the yellow gun called the Sunbringer or whatever it's called.
That sounds good.
I upgraded that guy, so now that has like I think it does like 242 damage.
We could probably do a separate show where I just ask you questions about the game things I don't understand. It's
weird because I guess having played the first one, there are things that I just kind of, oh no, I need to do this in order to do this. And then I kind of get it. And it is weird when you ask me the questions. I'm like, I'm not used to situations where I know what to do and you don't.
Right. I have a lot of questions, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really affect my enjoyment of the game. It's not, I'll figure it out eventually. And it's not like I'm being held back in any way because I don't know what the difference between an exotic and a legendary is. One's yellow and one's purple. I don't know which is better.
You can only use one of the exotics.
Yellow is better than purple.
Oh.
Yeah, but you can only equip one of them, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can only equip one on your person, and but you could still use a yellow gun with a yellow helmet.
I can?
Yes, you could use a yellow gun with a yellow helmet, but you can't use yellow boots with a yellow helmet.
Oh. I don't have any yellow guns.
Well, then this doesn't matter to you.
I have a yellow helmet, though.
So put on your yellow helmet.
I can't because
with
it's in my vault.
Spear and magic helmet.
It's in my vault. I'm not sure why it's in my vault.
Okay.
What
you want to do when you have the yellow is that's when you dismantle something and then you upgrade the helmet because it's yellow to be on par with your current character stats.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yep, that's what I did because I had a yellow chest piece that I got early in the game. I think you get a yellow chest. I got a yellow chest piece after I finished Earth the first time, and it was only like maybe 100 light. So here I am now. And everything I have is like between 230 and 240. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do with this 100? But it's yellow, so I upgraded it, and now it's like I think it's a 237 chest piece.
I must have dismantled my yellow helmet. And now, is that why it's in the vault?
No.
What's the vault?
The vault is where you put stuff that you don't want to carry on your person anymore, but you don't want to dismantle. When you dismantle something, it's gone forever.
Yep, I did that to one of the things I got out of an Engram. I got like a legendary rocket launcher and then accidentally dismantled it.
I don't feel like I put anything in the vault. I don't think like I knew how to do that.
It's in the middle of the farm. You might.
I don't keep much. The only things I keep are I wouldn't get rid of would be a yellow thing. I mean, all of my, if it's green or not or nothing, I usually will just dismantle it for the gun parts so I can get the upgrades from the gunsmith. But, and blue and the purple ones you need to dismantle so you can upgrade stuff.
Right. You get the shards.
You need to dismantle the purple to upgrade. Yeah. It is not easy to explain.
It's not, but it's, I'm figuring it out as I go. It's a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. I'm ready to play more. Question from at Mr. Switchback. I think this is for you, Shipwreck. I think this is your department. Have you guys tried the Rockstar Destiny Loot, the Rockstar Energy Drink, Destiny Loot? And if so, thoughts? I drink Monsters often and was wondering if it's worth switching over.
You get Ingrams. So every can you drink, you get an Ingram.
James Ingram?
A good one? A bright one?
I don't think it's a bright one. When I put them in there, I wouldn't have known the difference.
Can I get a purple Ingram?
I think he's asking, do you actually drink the things?
Yeah, I don't normally, but yes, I think I've drank 4 of them over the last 2 weeks.
Oh, he's asking if you like the taste of it.
The taste is pretty good, actually. They've come a long way on these energy drinks to where they don't upset my stomach, and it just kind of tastes like a fruity pop.
Fruity pop?
Mm-hmm.
Say that again.
Fruity pop.
Thank you. Well, if you're looking for a different energy drink that gets you absolutely nothing in Destiny, you can get 30% off G Fuel, and it comes with a free cup if you use coupon code CAG on G Fuel's website.
It's a good cup.
So you can get, if you go to gfuel.com, use coupon code CAG. It ends Sunday, so hurry up.
The Rockstar Energy website for this stuff, though, is equally it's on par confusing with the rest of Destiny.
Perfect. They did it.
Right.
It's called brand synergy.
I don't know. There's stuff weekly, and I don't even understand how it works. You can buy 3 of them in a week or something, and there's a 4th one that's a hunter bonus. And I didn't get the hunter bonus for my first 3 I drank, and I did not read all the rules of this to get that far. Wombat, explain it to me.
Pop-Tarts. He knows the Pop-Tarts way.
I still haven't figured out how to get the Pop-Tart stuff to pop up in my game.
I got all my Pop-Tart stuff.
Me too. You have to go to the Bungie website and activate the code after you enter it. And then it'll show up on the farm. But you don't need it. You're already level 20.
Well, not with my second character.
Yeah, he has a second character. But
then I'm going to have to buy some more Pop-Tarts. Because we'll both need.
It's kind of shitty because those Pop-Tarts thing, it gets you 4 hours of 25% experience, plus 25% experience, but it's 4 hours of real time.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not really worth it.
You get the Sparrow, though, and the Sparrow's worth it.
If you buy it at
Target. Yeah. Shipwreck's buying it at Target.
I bought my Pop-Tarts at Target.
Yeah.
But if you buy them at Walmart, you get 8 hours of...
Really?
Yeah.
I'd rather have the Sparrow.
But 8 hours in real time, that's the same as 4 hours.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yep. I'd rather... all I know is I'd rather have the Sparrow.
I don't even have a Sparrow.
The 8 hours of real time can go into this next topic you have on here.
Yeah, so there was an article on... This is interesting on any number of levels. There was an article on Kotaku UK. The article is on regular American Kotaku and also on Kotaku UK. Same exact article, but the headlines are different. So on the UK one, the headline is Destiny 2 is practically impossible to play if you're a parent. And the headline on American Kotaku is, now that I've got a baby, it's harder to enjoy a game like Destiny 2. The more I think about it, the more I realize how dumb this is. I mean, look at that second headline. Now that I've got a baby, it's harder to enjoy. I mean, you could just end that sentence right there.
Right.
I mean, it's hard to enjoy what? I mean, everything except baby things.
And none of those are enjoyable.
Pretty much. I mean, fill in the blank. It's harder to enjoy a meal. It's harder to enjoy a night at the movies.
It's harder to enjoy masturbation.
It's harder to get laid. It's everything. Just take your pick. I mean,
it's hard out there for a parent. We're all parents. We've all played plenty of Destiny 2 so far.
Right. I mean, and how is it any different than, let's say, a game like Skyrim that's really big? I mean, I know how it's different because these Part of Destiny are these raids, which take a long time, but there's a lot to this game. And if you never do a single raid, I'm pretty sure you're still going to like the game. I know it's a big part of the game and people really get behind it, but not everybody wants to sit and do like a 6-hour mission or however long.
Right.
It takes.
You might want to parent during some of that time.
Sure. So do something else.
I may want to take my kids to their each independent flag football game that they have.
Yeah. But I think you can enjoy the game fine. It's certainly not practically impossible to play the game.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with Destiny and everything.
You can play a good 30, 40 hours of that game.
This kid has changed my life.
Yeah, exactly. Of course. You have to manage your time. And sure, you're not going to be able to do everything that you did before once you have kids. But certainly it's not practically impossible to play Destiny if you have kids. The kids go to sleep at some time.
Unless you're a single parent. I would say for a single parent, it's probably impossible.
They still go to sleep. Kids still sleep.
Infants don't.
Okay. But you know what?
They do.
Not
they
really.
But you have to sleep during the same time they do.
Yeah, otherwise you're screwed.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like you can say that about any game or really like any activity. Yeah, maybe you can't do everything that the game has to offer. You can have plenty of fun, though.